God, it's hot in here. I am sweating like a dog right now. Hopefully it's not like bleeding through my shirt. Oh, it is. It's all bleeding through my shirt. Yeah, I'm sweating right now. It's hot in here. You know what? I'm just gonna sauna this. This is gonna be my sauna video. I am in a sauna and I'm recording right now. And I'm sweating through my shirt. Focus, lock on. So yeah, hi, Karl here from Trace Media Co. And you're watching this video because the title says something along the lines of Sony user tries out Canon Eos R for his professional workflow for the entire week. And that's exactly what I did this week. It's getting hot in here. I'm in my garage shooting this. So if I'm a little glowy or like shiny, it's because I got some makeup. No, I don't have makeup on. I have just some sweat dripping down my face right now, and it gets a little warm up in this garage. So yeah, anyways, and honestly, I was pretty surprised at how good the quality really was. I hear a lot of bad things, no image stabilization, 1. A heavy 4K crop, 2. No 120 frames per second, so you can't slow things down, super slow motion. I have a lot of caveats about this camera that kind of turn me away from it in the overall. But the image quality is so freaking good. And honestly, I've been kind of tired of looking to get that Canon color out of my Sony bodies and lenses. But overall, this camera and the codecs that this camera can produce, 10-bit 422 in a external recorder, my Ninja V. Right now I'm shooting in 1080p in the neutral color profile with some tuning, just trying to see kind of what I like and how I can really use this camera in a lot of different ways. I thought I was really gonna miss my H-Log. I really like H-Log in the Sony bodies, and I'm able to work with that really well as far as coloring and stuff goes. I thought I was gonna miss the image stabilization, and it turns out that it's really nice to have, especially if you're shooting photos at super low shutter speeds, or if you're also doing video handheld, it helps out a ton in those two respects. I didn't find myself missing either of those things for the week that I've used it so far. 120 frames per second, yeah, that is something that I do like to have. A lot of clients like slow motion, especially if you're doing some like run and gun type stuff, it's nice to have that. But overall, I think that this camera is probably gonna be where I'm gonna go. This along with like a Cinema C200 or something along those lines. Some cool work that I actually did this week with this camera. I shot a gym class, shooting photos, stills for the gym class just to get some content for social. I shot a Facebook Live with this, just hooked it up through HDMI into my Mac, and it worked flawlessly. Didn't shut off on me, it didn't do anything else. The colors were amazing for internet usage. I shot a bunch of content for that same gym, doing some social media type stuff, filming them, talk about themselves, and then also doing some workout moves. And honestly, I just felt really connected with the camera. The menu system was really nice and easy. The flip out screen's a huge plus. I'm looking at it right now. It's flipped out. I'm not using my Ninja V, which is nice just to throw a camera on a tripod and start recording. That makes it, pretty easy. Autofocus. I know everyone always talks about the Canon autofocus, and Sony autofocus is amazing too. But to watch and physically see the live tracking of my face in a little box on the monitor here, it's so nice. Just to know that my face is in focus, is anywhere I go, this box is moving with it. That is just, it's something that as a filmmaker and as someone who you want to make sure you're getting what you want in focus, having that touch autofocus and then it automatically tracks to that and tracks very well. Sony does a great job, but you have to kind of drag it and then it locks onto something else sometimes, and whoever uses that knows that you have to be you have to be weary of what you're focused on, what your focus point is. This just tracks, it just does it right. And I don't know the magic behind it, but it just does it right. And in manual focus, you have that little game where you can cross over, and then it also tracks that. So if my person's walking away from me, I can then rack my focus and make sure that that is staying. I mean, obviously I would use autofocus for some of that, but if you were using manual focus lens or something along those lines, you still have that little game to play to keep those green or to keep the green arrows like lined up, and it tracks that subject as far as they'll go, which is just amazing to me. I love that side of it. Moral of the story is there's no perfect camera, and at the end of the day, you have to find the camera that fits into your workflow best and has the lowest barrier to entry for the things that you actually need. I mean, the best camera is always the one that's with you. At the end of the day, only you will know what you need. But I do highly recommend going out and trying a bunch of different cameras, trying different lenses, trying different audio equipment, trying different lights, because you never know what else is out there until you try it and see what you like better or worse about something else. Always try, always grow, always do something different. I think that's one of my mottos in life, is just to keep on trying stuff. But yeah, I think this is a great camera setup, and I think it would fit into a lot of people's workflows, as I think I'm gonna try to bring it into mine. Typical YouTube thing to say. Oh, goodness. Before I roast in here, we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.